Hey, it's Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky and fabulous nails. Would it be me if I didn't at some point manage to get some sea or beach stuff in there? So yes, mosaic jelly gel seascape. So I started by making some choppy waves using the turquoise one. Sort of making kind of wedgy but curvy shapes across it, I guess. And while you're watching that, guess what's the best giveaway? I'm doing this voiceover at the same time as I did the voiceover for the last video. Well, not the same time. That would be really bizarre. But just after it, and the main giveaway is the rain on the car roof. And yes, so the other colour I used for the sea was the blue. So getting that in between all of the turquoise ones. Just showing a nice sort of choppy, but not too choppy sea. Just filling in the spaces. Once they were done and cured and second coated, did I do all the second coats afterwards? I might have done. Anyway, I did a yacht with some lovely bright red sails. And when you do something like, in this one, a yacht, something to draw the eye, it's a good idea to do it in a very contrasting colour to what the rest of the picture is painted in. When I studied Spanish at college, when I did my A-level, we studied the films of Pedro Almodovar. And yeah, red was very important in his films. There we go. Right, so I had the sun coming out of the corner of this picture, just like I'm a small child painting a sunny picture in primary school, taking up the whole corner of the page with the sun. So yes, obviously yellow jelly gel, doing a nice circular shape, and then using the orange, I painted some sun rays coming out of it. I'm having a deja vu moment. Don't know why, but I really am. There you go. So yes, doing nice straight lines, coming from a smaller point on the sun and widening it out as they go, and that leaves some triangles between those to then paint with the sky once I've finished doing the sun. And these rays are coming all the way around, and if they meet the sail, then I leave a gap between those colours and just imagine it's going all the way through, but imagine where it would stop. So there's a nice little gap, so there's space to put the black line in. So the black going between the colours is like the lead on a stained glass window, which holds all of those colour sections together. And each one of these colours I pop into the lamp for 60 seconds. Right, so now doing the sky sections in between those sun rays. I am really enjoying playing with these jellies. What a nice idea. What did I saw Votino do the other day was a koi carp pond where he did the nail with a blue jelly and then he painted the carp with normal opaque gels and then did another layer of the blue jelly over it, which looked really nice. I think he then used a 3D gel to create some flowers on top of the water. quite intricate, but not too hard to get all these bits in. Right, so that's all into the lamp for a nice 30 seconds. And then I redid, oh look, I had a blue jumper on. Then I did a second coat on all of it. Not sure why I've left this bit in. I think this might be an accident. But I'm talking over it now, so you're just going to have to tolerate it. Yeah, second coated it all. Please tell me I've sped this up. Oh yes I have. I've sped it up a lot. That's a relief. I was starting to worry you were going to have to go through all of that and nobody would have that staying power and you'd all leave me and abandon me and I'd cry alone. Wouldn't it be great if you could really paint that fast? Yeah, so the thing, one coat wasn't enough. 2 coats seemed to be right. When I tried 3 coats on something else, it almost started going not jellyish. So I figured 2 coats was the best way to go. And then once all of they were done, back into the lamp again, another full 30-second cure. And then using this black gel, which is a brand that no longer exists. And then fill in all of those gaps between. So like I said before, that's like the lead between the colours on the stained glass. One of the things I found hard about doing this was actually seeing the design, because obviously you can see through to the pop stand underneath, and then I've got that attached to the pop with blue tack, and trying to make out the different bits and sometimes getting confused, especially on the one, I think the first one I did had a black pop stand, or was it one of my experimental ones before I actually did these? And that made it really, really hard to see. So the one thing I learned is use a light coloured pop stand. It really helps to see what's going on behind the work that you're doing. Try to get these lines as even and consistent as possible. Obviously run out of things to say, haven't I? I just guess you don't need to hear me wittering on and on and on, do you? I think I was just filling some, yeah, that's right, I was filling in some little gaps where I'd put the black lines but hadn't quite covered up all of the clear spaces. And then again outlining the same as I did with the other ones, just to sort of mimic the edge of the window, as it is, you know, this is mimicking a stained glass window. There we go, pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then covering it again with the rubber base to fill in all those lumps and bumps. I gave it a few seconds to settle before I cured it, and then I went over with a no wipe top coat. And there it is, all finished. And those are all 3 of my stained glass window nails. I think I've got to still keep experimenting and practicing with those, but I had a great time. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me on that journey. Take care. Don't forget, click like, subscribe, watch all my other videos, and I'll see you another time, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye.